learn the techniques first. Once we learn the techniques, we have to teach the students where to grab the gi, because it does matter. If he grabs my gi and I grab like this, okay, I'm outside control, outside. If I hold this grip against somebody that is a better player than me, he's better than me, and I hold like this, good chance he's winning. He's better, and he has better position. But if he's good and he takes the inside control, I can't even turn on my seihai. I can't do my tai-otoshi. I can't pull his body in to do uchimata. But if I make a quick switch and I take the inside control, so we want to make sure that the first grip we learn when we're playing opposite side is we learn to take the inside control. Okay? Ready? So when he reaches, I reach. Do the right footwork. What does his body need to do to throw? It needs to rotate. If I put my hand here, turn. Can I stop him from rotating? Even if I stiff arm, I can't really stop him from turning. Plus I get a penalty. If I put my hand by his shoulder, I can push that shoulder and I can stop him from rotating. Grab the lapel, post it on the shoulder. Once you get here, now you reach for the sleeve. Okay, and again, the idea behind judo is that life is not fair. It's who's better. So when you take a sleeve grip, you want to hold the sleeve and grab all the slack so he has nothing with the sleeve grip. So inside control, sleeve. That's the best judo. Okay, and if you notice, I'm not turning my body sideways, because if I turn my body sideways, he just reaches down my back and he pulls me. Now I have no space. You have to be able to control the space against opposite sides. So we come to the lapel. So this is the steps. We walk out to fight. We keep our shoulders fairly square here. I'm not turning sideways because I'm strong this way. If I'm going to defend and push him away, I defend straight. I don't defend sideways. Straight. Now, when I go to reach, I actually look for him and where his hand is. When he goes to reach for my gi, I go inside. I reach inside and I grab the lapel. When I grab the lapel, before I ever grab a sleeve, I set this hand. And I make sure I'm in good position. Posture, hand up. When I'm comfortable here, then I look for the sleeve. If he has me in a position where I'm not comfortable, I should never give my sleeve when I'm uncomfortable. I have to fix my position before I grab a sleeve. Because if he has this down my back, now I'm screwed. How am I going to, I have no way to get my space back. And he's strong, I can't get out. No way. Take the lapel, set this hand. Then I want you to take two hands of the gi, and then I want you to make an attack. That's the drill we're going to do. I actually take my forearm here, and I put my forearm up by his shoulder. This hand is relaxed. I'm not hard, I'm not stiff. Okay? I'm not this far away either. I can't threaten him with my body or with my judo if I'm this far away. When I'm going to pop this hand off, I pull the lapel and I pop it above the elbow. Or I say below the elbow, call it. I don't want to work against he's too strong here. Here, he's not so strong. It's his wrist. So we pop, and at the same time, my shoulder goes, and I set. Now I'm starting to threaten him with my body. I'm looking for the sleeve, I'm threatening him. This is relaxed. It only gets tight when I feel him start to turn. If he starts to turn, then I stiffen up. Now what I want is I want you to learn to hold this position and let uke attack go. Two hands. And I want you to learn to pressure the shoulder, so when he goes to turn, just pressure it. He can rotate, but he's not really, the furthest he's getting is like this. He can't rotate his body all the way. Once you learn how to do judo, where somebody is attacking you, and you're just standing up, this is when judo happens. This is when high-level judo happens. When you're not afraid, somebody lifts your leg up in the air, and you just... Okay, so when we catch the sleeve, push the sleeve in, and when he goes to wrap and bring his hand up, all we do is bring our elbow up. If I bring my elbow up, he can't roll his hand over the top. He can't get to it. I'm pushing it in, and I'm keeping it up. And it's going to look like this. He's going to go, wait a second, I'm on balance here. Can you see I can attack? This is where we do our Uchimara. This is where we do our Taiotoshi. When he chases the sleeve, we attack. Okay, so we set the inside hand, we catch the sleeve, and then we learn to prevent him from grabbing the sleeve with our hand. Try it. So, if I feel him let go, with this hand, all I do is I slide my body to the side. At the same time, I take my elbow and I close my elbow this way. And that prevents him from getting to my lapel. Especially if I have the sleeve, he's not going to stay very long because he has no hands on the gi. When he goes to come back high, you set your hand back where it was. So he can't pull you in. So it's a game of cat and mouse, but he goes, he slides, and go back. Go, slide, back. Go, slide. And at the same time, as soon as he lets go the next time, we make an attack. We should be going. But realistically, I can't get to his body. This is bad position for me. Bad position. So, we have to control this distance. Which means I have to break this arm down. Okay, the way we break this arm down, I'm outside. I'm going to now take my hand and pull down to his elbow. And now I'm going to put all my weight down and lean heavy on this guy's arm. So I pull tight, pull, and I'm going to lean and bend this elbow. Once I bend this elbow, his shoulder is close to me. So here, pull, lean, high grip, and pull him in tight. I don't want to give him any space. He wants to be inside. If he's going to be inside, I want him uncomfortable. I want him uncomfortable. I want his posture bent. Now I can make my attack because I've closed the space, the distance. And probably the best time to break down the shoulder without using strength is to do what we just did. I'm going to let go of the gi. I'm going to try to come inside. As he switches to inside, I'm going to climb. I'm not going to give him time to get it back up. And if you also notice, I stepped in front. Okay? So when I go to close, why do I step in front? Because A, I can attack, and B, if I don't step in front, you do say it on me, okay? So when he goes to go in, if I step, I'm open. If he attacks, I'm screwed. What does he need, if you watch, what does he need to do judo? He needs my lapel. He needs my lapel. So if I don't give him this lapel grip, he's going to struggle. I want you guys to walk around right now. And I want all the ukes to go take the right hand, push it down, and put the hand on the gi like this. And I want you to walk around and think. This guy's trying to attack. I want you to see how awkward it is when your power hand is not on the judo gi. So this is one of the strategies, left versus right. If we can't win inside position, then we come, we circle this way, and we take the power hand. And we push it down. When we push the power hand down, we take the opposite side and we step in front. Now, I'm in position to do Ippon Seoi. Notice, if I stand here, I can't attack. If I step in front, ippon seinagi, koshiguruma, ippon koshi, kochi, whatever I want to do. My body's in position to attack. Boom, boom. So the other thing is to break the grip. Okay, now, when somebody grabs your lapel, so if you know somebody grabs your lapel, you need to stay, see the straightness of his arm? I can go back quick. My posture is straight. My lapel is tight. When I grab the bottom of this, I'm going to grab the bottom of the sleeve, most tension. And this hand is going to go hit right at his wrist at a 45-degree angle. As my hand goes down this way, that hand is snapping too. They're both snapping. And at the same time, my body goes the opposite way. And I punch it off. Keep, now in judo, I have to keep. Pull it in. Whatever you want to do, you get close. Or if you're somebody who's very big and strong and you want to pop it off, you come here, then you take this, or you take this, and then you make your attack. If he grabs and I pop this hand off, I don't have to be a mauler and come down and pull him in tight. I don't have to do this. When I pop this grip off, I can do kenka-yotsu, side yoko. I can pop the grip off. I can put my hand on the gi. I can move into position. You don't have to just maul them. If you're somebody who doesn't come down the back, then don't come down the back. It's okay. So if my opponent did get the power hand on the gi, and I couldn't get it off right away, okay, I don't like playing like this. We talked about it. If I, as soon as he grabs, if I try to break down, he's going to hold as hard as he can, right? Because he knows I'm trying to break his grip. So two things I would do. First thing I would do is I would take my collar and I would do this. And I'd make that hand go low. Here it's strong. Here it's not as strong. So I just take my collar and I do this. Now it's low. Take my grip. Take a step and walk around for a second. When he forgets that I'm trying to break his grip, take my hand off, pop it off. Now I kill his ball. Righty against the opposite side, right? We're lefty-righty still. Lefty-righty. We either control the inside space, or comes inside, break down the inside space so he has no room to work, or number 3, take away the power hand. Don't let him play with your strong hand on the knee. Those are really the 3 basic concepts when you're playing opposite side. Okay? I have to learn. So now my hands stay back. Now I'm trying to attack his sleeve. Maybe he doesn't give me this. Maybe I've got to come out and I've got to put cross grip and push him by and get to an attack. Or I've got to come out with my opposite hand and hit something off the grip. Attack off the grip. I've got to get a rhythm going. But there's no problem with showing a little kid, hey, hold inside. Hold inside. You can be a seinagi now. That's important to teach. Hold inside. That's why. Or when we grab high, let's make sure we're not outside. We just walk around like this because the little Timmy's going to attack seinagi and you're going to get thrown. Let's make sure when we grab the back, we teach them, hey, let's try to like bend them over a little bit and close this distance before we do our haraigoshi. When we get to the teenage years, teenagers should start to learn sequences. They should start to learn inside control. They should start to learn some body position. How to hold the lapel up. How to grab the sleeve properly. How to keep the space. Okay? Pull the sleeve by. Or 2-on-1. What does 2-on-1 means? That means when he reaches, I want you to go 2 hands on one and pull it by. It's teaching the kids cues, inside control. Guys, we're going to drill inside control. Go. Take the sleeve, take the lapel, get inside control, start again. Go. Inside control. Cross grip lapel. Cross grip lapel. Take the sleeve. It's learning those patterns and learning those language that you teach your students so they don't have to think. kill the power hand. Circle, kill the power hand. So, in drilling those separate things all the time. So a lot of times what I do, we'll do 1 minute. 1 minute goes. All you're doing for the full 1 minute is that pattern. And then after we've learned the pattern, we do 1 minute, same thing, but now I want an attack. So I want inside control, take the sleeve, and now attack. Inside control, take the sleeve, attack. 1 minute. The other person goes for a minute, and we're just doing the patterns over and over again with movement.